How can I be of aid? The trail of corruption leads east, so east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vastiri. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastiri. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, my lady, we have arrived. The Vastiri awaits. Good luck to you.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marikath caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us. The Marikath have a cultural history deeper than most know. Theirs is a strict tradition, bordering on brutal, but it is that adherence to shared beliefs that has kept them strong when entire empires have come and gone around them. Thank you.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path. The bread bowl of the world, the verdant land of 7 waters, awaits! Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metalwares, and coin are all accepted.
So this is the Vastiri. I've never felt further from home.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
I'm not a stranger to slaying beasts. Aye, I'll make it work. Need more time. Need a moment. Wait! That's him up there, the leader. Need more time. Wait! Need a moment. Hold on. They're everywhere. I need a moment to prepare. Need a moment.
Do whatever it takes.
You defeated the raiders? Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
The Asmeria'd make use of this, to move from one hunting ground to the next.
beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness. Those creatures are too coherent and intelligent to be manifestations of corruption. I suspect that they are the descendants of divine tampering. There was a being I once knew in the ancient days, a trickster, who would have appreciated someone to laugh at his ill-conceived humor. What more perfect audience for a sickening jester than a pack of gibbering hyenas? Time is short. Make haste.
Who goes there? By the sound of your voice, you cannot be Maraketh. It is always intriguing to meet foreign warriors and learn their ways of war. I only hope I have weapons and armor that might be useful to you. I am Shambren. Zarka holds all the wisdom and knowledge of the Adura, and the stories of many other Akaras as well. Our traditions help us survive as these lands turn to dust over generations, and in many ways, that lush beauty still exists for us through her words. Especially now the gods have returned to Rayclast. We know that our beliefs have power. Perhaps we can bring back those verdant forests and gleaming rivers, if only we have enough faith in a leader strong enough to make it real. Does the scorpion sting carry less poison at night? In the hopes of taking on fighting duty again, I am still practicing the art of the sword. Red-eyed Nassima, she of the second sight, proved that there is more to combat than mere vision. However, there is still honor in serving the role of tradesmith and weapon master. I served as a Dekara for as long as I was able, and I intend to fulfill this duty with just as much dedication. Goodbye.
What? She was a fierce warrior before she was blinded in battle. Focused, determined. Losing her sight has not changed that. I have no doubt that she will become skilled enough at blind fighting to rejoin the ranks someday. Indeed, blind Dekara were once instrumental in decimating an eternal legion during a sandstorm ambush. So it is not without precedent. This is the tale as it was told to me by our Akara's Tale Woman before me, and as told to her by the Tale Woman before her. These words have remained unchanged since the beginning. Many thousands of years ago, we were a simple people, hunters, roamers. We moved valley to valley in search of meat and berries. There was none of the discipline we know today, but that was about to change. These fair plains became barren and lightless. A time those generations called the winter of the world. 1,000 years of ice brought hardship and suffering, but that was only the beginning. To the south, the foreign tyrant An fell, and horrible creatures flooded forth under this darkness, seemingly born of bone and blood and foul magic. Survival meant banding together and creating the strict traditions that eventually became what we know today. To fight was to live. Disorder meant death. In the darkest depths of that era, when hope was but a memory, the twin sister Sekimas, Solarai and Landara, arose to unite our scattered peoples for the first time. They wielded the essence of gold and silver, gleaming with such ferocity that the gray skies had no choice but to give way. The creatures retreated under the sands, never to be seen again, and our fair plains blazed with emerald forests and sapphire rivers. This brought about the most glorious age of our people, a time of conquest, wealth, great heroes and gods that lasted for another 1,000 years. But then, one fell winter, the gods vanished. Our beloved Garukan was the last to succumb, holding on for 2 moons against a powerful innovation. She gave what final order she could, mandated our traditions be upheld, and then went silent. The Maraketh were not disturbed. We did not lose hope. We knew who we were, and those values had not left us with the departure of the gods. When the sky burned, when the Vaal fell, when the Eternals came and sought to be our masters, and then fell as well, we endured. We have protected these fair plains for 304 generations, and we will continue to do so for another 304. That is our duty and our birthright. Nasima, yes, Nasima. A great warrior, though with a complicated legacy. Born with eyes the color of blood, she was left to die among the dunes for being blind. But the Ferredin found her and raised her. A Balbalik, one might think, but no. She became an impressive warrior in her own right. And when called upon to raid her people, she recognized her mother's voice and turned and slaughtered her Ferredin captors. A true role model from the ancient days and a wonderful sleep tale for the children. I have a very long official title, but you may simply address me as Zaka. The young ones will harp on and on about our strict traditions, but I'm old enough to get away with it. So I do. My role is that of a keeper of tales. I was chosen by my predecessor, rather than being allowed to become a Dekara or perform other duties. I'm not permitted near combat, for the stories I keep are one of our most valuable resources. We understand the plains of Vastiri through the lens of these words handed down to us over the centuries. We see what used to lie where sand dwells now, and hear the bold proclamations and lamentations of yesteryear. That is my role, to be the worldly eyes and ears of the Adura. I will tell your tale.
Gas grenades create a flammable poison cloud that deals chaos damage and poisons enemies. Ignite effects and detonator skills
first ones helped me. I've never felt so sick in all my days. This is the most bizarre method of transport imaginable. How do the Maraketh handle it? Oh no. If you'll excuse me. Watch the stars.
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from, nor what caste you might have been there. All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Chingak. Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but respect from us. So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Maraketh are honor-bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest. Corruption has returned to the Vestiri. Before this season, the Haonic warriors you fought would never have dared raid a caravan. The dead have begun to rise again, and other creatures of the desert have started changing. By Zarka's accounts, the land is returning to the way it was before. These are ill times. After the beast of Highgate was slain, all other Akaras vowed to pursue and eradicate corruption should it ever return. Never again will a sole Akara suffer the weight of history. This Oriana would find no allies among our Akaras. We are no strangers to the eternal war against corruption. If she has allies in this region, they cannot be of the Maraketh. Foreigners often misunderstand the concept of the Sekima. I am no dictator, and do not make some pathetic claim of divine right. Emperors are for nations filled with the weak-minded and soft, as history has proven every time an empire falls and we endure. I am Sekima, because others have put their faith in me as the strongest and most capable among us. I lead because there is no better replacement. It is a role I deserve, by definition. You have your orders.
In all my wanderings, I've not seen anything like this.
Outcasts currently make their home in the Forgotten Quarry in the hills of Modan. They call themselves the Farden. We should travel there and find out what it is they are doing. One of the trails of corruption leads towards the Halani Gates. Anyone who would wish to leave this region must pass through them.
Mining like this, it can only mean war's coming. Take this! Hold on! Need more time. Hold on. smacks of wrath in this place. What are the Farad'n playing at?
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Farad'n. We are Maraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
Bring it on! Hold on! Hold on! Fingers crossed luck's on my side. Need a moment. The fruits of my labour. I'll not make the journey home like that.
Quickly. Yes, I have seen the slaves pulling carts. I am uncomfortable with the practice, but from what I understand, it allows those captured in battle to serve rather than simply being executed. There are not enough resources to keep prisoners who do not work. In this harsh land, it is perhaps the lesser of two evils. That is what I tell myself, at least. Asala has agreed to aid us, exactly as I expected. The beast represents an existential threat to all the peoples of Rayclast, but even beyond that, she seems to be quite driven. She reminds me of a rambunctious young woman I once knew in Keth, who eventually rose to power, attained divinity, and led her people to greatness. Move swiftly.
I remember her face from before the battle where I lost my sight. She is quite beautiful, and she has strength and cunning to match. I can think of no better leader for us. We, Adora, have put all our faith in Asala, and though we do not number enough to spark divinity in her, we still thrived under her leadership. Take your time. As you wish. Goodbye,
Young one.
And that's that. on! This is no mine. It's a death trap. Need a moment. Need more time. Need more time. You're mine. I need more time. That was almost a challenge. Wait!
Sand and steel, fire and iron, flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face of Baradun, mind of a traitor, serpent's tongue.
Help me! She's insane!
Insane? I'll show you insane!
Hold on! I need a moment to prepare.
Burn!
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Winds praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here. Please take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
One survivor out of hundreds. Thousands, even.
How can I advise you? They call themselves the Ferelden in this era, but they have died out and been reborn many times. They are not an independent culture. They are the Maraketh's dark secret, the inevitable consequence of life's haphazard nature. A society cannot simply purge itself of the weak, the ill, or the disadvantaged. Those unwanted newborns abandoned among the dunes. They rarely die, no matter how much the Maraketh wish to make them simply disappear. No, they live. The Ferelden are the shadow of the Maraketh, always just out of sight, always watching. They rescue those children and raise them up on the outside, looking in. An unspoken relief for the father and mother that must give up their child. But a gathering storm fated to one day return home with a fury. It takes courage to go against one's people. I once faced a similar decision. There were men and women like me who believed themselves to be exceptional. And they were correct. Terribly, horribly correct. I cursed myself to a permanent exile from my own peers by betraying them. I was unlike mortals, but hated by immortals. I was alone. I would do it all again, and I still might. Thank you.
I hear you. This defector, Risu, will never be accepted by the Adura. You may trust her, and she may provide information about the enemy's intentions, but remember, she is a traitor to her people. We deal with our own traitors using excessive means. She is not one of us, so we do not consider it our duty to punish her, but neither will we protect her when the time comes. Publicly, I will decry them as loudly as anyone else. Privately, I understand. I do not condone their actions, but I have suffered some small portion of what they must feel their entire lives. To be honest, I expected them to turn on us eventually. No need to rush. As you wish. I shall put this to use. I'll unburden you.
Young one.
How about all this bloody sand?
I know what Jaman-Ra intends. Atop the burial spires of Deshar lie the Maraketh's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh, from those of renown or power in life. He intends to feed their bodies to the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the Beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares. The Halani gates are closed. Then Jaman-Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front would be impossible now. But there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jaman-Ra before it is too late. Choose or do not. The sight of that thing chilled my soul. Those of us who objected to its presence were forced to work, mining and finishing the dreadnought. By the time we were done, madness was already rife, and we were sealed in the mine to die for supposedly betraying our people. This Oriana, the one you called a countess, Jaman-Ra has declared her our queen. She first came to us from the south and seemed sympathetic to our cause. She promised us power, the power to take back our lives. She left for Azomite lands, vowing to return with something that would resurrect our greatest hero, Jaman-Ra. With that hope dangled before us, the Faridun united for the first time since his death. We prepared, as she asked. We took the quarry. We began working on the dreadnought. I am ashamed to admit that I was a devout believer in the cause. Until the day she kept her promise. She did return. She did bring the power to resurrect Jaman-Ra. She brought the Beast. I must pursue what I feel to be right. Asala might yet decide to have me put to death, or abandon me to the doom of the desert. I know these risks, but I had to try anyway. If you had seen the darkness rising in the hearts of my brothers and sisters, you would understand. I am not betraying them. I'm trying to save them from themselves. The Maraket have no idea how great we number. We are larger than anyone Akara by far, and my brothers and sisters hold a great bitterness, even before corruption came among us. Everything we do, from our garb to our food, is made opposite to the Maraket out of spite. I still feel some of that anger when I see them here, standing proud and colorful. Asala promises them a return to their glory days. But do they not have such glory now? I cannot say I view the Maraket favorably, but there is no other power to which I can turn. Jaman-Ra is going mad, and I know that the Maraket will unite their scattered Akaras to confront him if the need is great enough. I believe that it is. What is that being? Does it travel with you? I would tell you not to trust a mysterious stranger in black, but that would make my own situation rather difficult. This corruption that plagues the land, I cannot bring myself to fully believe it's the reason for my people's sickening turn. I know that when the Beast first came to us, when Jaman-Ra was raised from death, he quickly became covetous and prone to fits of rage. Soon that fervor gleamed in the eyes of those around him. You say it's his corruption, but I have not seen anything in my brothers and sisters that was not already there. Corruption may exist, yes, but it does not fully control. It only excuses. The Faridun are warring against the Maraket because they desire to do so. They have always wanted this conflict. They want to make those who abandoned us suffer. You need not trust me. You will see the truth of my information soon enough. I ask nothing of you, only that you do what you know is right. I am of the Faridun. We are the shadows of the Maraket, the unwanted and the forgotten. Some time ago, a foreign woman came to us and offered us the power to take back what was ours. We took her deal. We had no idea what it would cost us. When she finally brought us the Beast, it was not the glorious power we'd been promised. It was horrifying. Those of us who did not want to make war, those of us who were afraid of the Beast, Jaman-Ra sealed us in the mine when his dreadnought was complete. This madness must end. Some may call me a traitor, but I do not seek the destruction of my brethren. I seek their salvation.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast. Such a transgression. Those vile dogs! Our city of the dead lies beyond the Halani gates. We should move to crush the Ferridan immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this supposed passage, find your way to the top of the gates without being detected, and then call for aid. I shall answer. If her information proves to be truthful, then she will live. If she is a deceiver sent to misdirect us, she will be left to die in the open desert once again. Move swiftly.
Finally, some shade. I'm sweating like a stuck pig, I am. Need a moment! Come on! Need more time! More time. Hold on. Who are these lasses, then? They have an air of importance. Must be a reason for all this parchment.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marikath blood enter her prison before her time is served.
There's something odd about this door. Feels like it were meant to stay shut. Better banished than left to rot for 1,000 years.
Now, Jingak, I prove myself!
Need more time!
Body! Nakai!
Hold on. Hold on. Need more time.
Face me!
Huh. What's this? A coin? Little spiders!
How can I be? I was asleep during the era of Shamana. I cannot attest to the truth of Risu's tale, though I cannot say it is outside the realm of possibility. The Marraketh have strict traditions, erring on the side of brutal. I'm short.
If you are traveling through Traitor's Passage, there is something I wish to ask of you. The traitor, Balbala. According to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. I will tell you her story if you wish, but I doubt it will mean much to a Jingak. So, you released Balbala from her prison, and she fought well. Good. She may now earn her redemption, if the ancient places still hold power. Her barrier contains her soul. She will tell you what to do next. Long ago, when Keth was the shining jewel of the Vastiri, and our trade routes were the envy of the known world, a weak-willed Sekema named Balbala betrayed her Akara for a promise of Welakath, a mythical elixir said to bestow great power. She led a band of foreign warriors through secret paths to the top of the Halani gates. Taken by surprise, the Akara was slain to the last woman. What was her reward? Not Welakath. The bandits put a spear through her gut in that very passage. A cautionary tale, yes. For her betrayal, the wise woman of that era enacted an ancient ritual, trapping Balbara's soul as a djinn for a sentence intended to be 1,000 years. Jingak, it has been far more than 1,000 years. By Zarka's reckoning, at least 2 or 3. The stain of Balbala's betrayal has been lifted from her legacy, yet the knowledge of her prison was lost long ago. No need to rush. I shall put this to use.
Allow me to repay you for freeing me from my imprisonment. By my right as Jinn.
Warm nights.
We're not done yet. We are called upon by fate.
How do they stand this?
Bagged myself a big one. Need a moment. Take this.
Traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Mariketh blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Too late to stop the bloodshed, but not too late to avenge the fallen.
Who goes there? When I face his direction, there is a faint impression. Even the sun does not intrude upon my blindness, so this is a new sensation for me. What am I seeing from your strange companion?
Here for a story? Shaman-Ra? That's a tale I rarely tell. Every few generations, the Feridans stir up trouble. Shaman-Ra was their most successful attempt at causing problems. A very long time ago, he spread dangerous ideas among the outcasts and spoke to the Mariketh as if they were equals. His offenses were so great, the Sekhmers joined together to approach and rebuke him. The tale says that he was so in awe of the glory of our leaders, he ended his own life and chose to fall forgotten in the sands. It is a strange conclusion to his tale, I must admit. But this is what is told. If he has been somehow reanimated through corruption, he will have only one goal: harming us. Each young one is much like another. Feridan, Mariketh, what does it matter to an old woman? Others may scowl for letting Risu sit and listen to my stories, but none may order me silent. Do not wonder.
What have you learned? You have no idea how much restraint it requires to listen to tales of people and places I knew, yet not correct her. She's close, I shall grant her that. Often startlingly so. In certain details or sequences of events, but the spirit of what happened thousands of years ago, the essence of that life, has been embellished. At other times, the stories convey only a pale shadow, and the true magnificence is lost. Or is it my memories that are drifted with time? I suppose we shall never know. Because those days are gone, never to return. All that I once loved has been dust hundreds of years longer than you have even been alive. I am accustomed to others shivering and turning away when my gaze falls upon them, but I must confess, for once the feeling is reversed. Although she is blind, I sometimes have the strangest notion that she is looking at me, even at night. Time is short. Make haste.
Yes? Scylla?
Yes? The Balbalak has her life, for she was truthful. If she also wishes to be accepted here, that will be up to her. Move swiftly.
Down, Faraday!
Hold them back while I open the gate!
Onwards! Need a moment!
Advance with me! There are 2 more gates we must open!
only as strong as
Dark
the hand
shadow
what
has
wields
fallen
it.
across the land. If we can allow the caravan through all three gates, my warriors will swarm them under.
Wait! Wait!
Onwards! Give these demons no quarter! We shall not rest!
Need a moment.
Broken! We must continue our advance!
Hold on.
His will!
Need a moment. Traitors. That was almost a challenge. Wait. player!
Who goes there? My wares are renowned. Sands guide you. I'll unburden you. Sands guide you.
We're not done yet. We are called upon by...
Noxious sick! Wrath of a king!
Need more time. It's just possible.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama! And the Malekith will fall by my hand! You are unworthy! The Malekith will fall by my hand! I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and lead you to the sand!
Hold on.
I shall dethrone the Malekith will fall by my hand! Wrath of a king! I tried to seek peace, and the Sekamas disgraced me! Rot in the sand! This time, we choose war! We shall finish this!
Wait.
But not today.
Make haste! He must not escape! Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us! This is no natural sandstone. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
The Countess has used corruption to resurrect Jamunra, and they have escaped with the beast. Thankfully, we have some idea what the Faradin intend. We must reach Deshar as soon as possible. Go.
Need something? Risu has proven herself, at least to me. She has spoken only the truth, and I believe she means well. In another life, we might have been fellow Dikara, or even friends. My wares are
Jamunra can control the sands? Oh, this was not an ability he had in life. It must be born of corruption. There is something in the tales that could help us overcome such a power. It was said that the Horn of the Vastiri could control the winds. I believe the Horn's location has been lost to time, but perhaps it is possible that we can reconstruct it. We would have to retrace the steps of our greatest heroine, Orbala, on her final adventure. Speak to Asala. She knows the tale and where it might take us. let her know how you wish to begin. Or you may seek my wisdom if you have further questions. Ah, you released Balbala, the traitor. Then it is your duty to redeem her soul by allowing her to serve as a mentor djinn during your dance with the scorpion. In modern times, we give aspiring Dekaras a straightforward test. For this task, however, the old ways are required. You will have to face a much deadlier trial. Speak to Asala. The original trial is not far from here, and the caravan is duty-bound to carry you there. Hello! This is not the first time the sands and cells have been used against us. The necromancer of Weeping Black, Saresh, once waged war upon the Marraketh out of the nascent desert regions of that era. He commanded not only armies of the dead, but vast roiling storms as well. Hearing of this threat, Orbala set forth on a quest to master the elements. And in 3 places of power, she proved herself to the winds. Her reward came to be known as the Horn of the Vastiri. When she drew in a mighty breath and sounded the horn, it was so powerful. Every tent across the entire plains blew open. You can imagine what it did to the necromancer's sandstorms. Seizing their moment, the united Akaras stormed forth to savage the undead armies of Saresh. For this victory, Orbala was made the Sekama of Sekamas. And after ruling with strength and cunning for many years, later became our Queen of the Wind, greatest goddess of the Marraketh. Her divine name was Garukan, which means ultimate sovereign. The tales, unfortunately, make no further mention of the horn after that. Ah, the horn. How to condense a 7-day tale. It was created during Obala's 8th adventure, her final quest before becoming the Sekama of Sekamas. She wrested control of the 3 elements. Her trusty war steed, the great mastodon Ekbab, gave its tusks for the carving and the channeling of lightning. The essence of water was a secret held at the heart of Keth. And primordial fire must be earned from those that originally brought it to Rayclast. We will find them at the Valley of Titans. Yes, those are the 3 elements we will need. All right, of course.
Quickly. We Faridun have never had grand caravans. In our preparations, Jaman Ra tasked our people with building one of our own. The intent shifted as madness crept upon him. Soon it became the greatest war machine the Vastiri have ever known. The wish for a better life was gone. Only thoughts of hatred were left. Warm nights.
Ah, yes. The Horn of the Vestiri. I know the tale. The ancient city of Keth, the Badlands, and the Valley of the Titans. We can retrace Orbala's steps in any order. You have your orders. Once the seat of power for our people, now a buried testament to a glorious past. We will build a new Keth someday when all this is over, and the Marraketh will shine under the sun once again. That is a promise.
Finding water in a place like this? Easy job, that.
Picking up a signature. You know what to do.
The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of 7 waters, whence bounty springs. Behold our lush plains and verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far and wide. Eat, drink, and be fat at your leisure, so long as you take word back to your homeland of the glory of Keth.
Sand as far as the eye can see, sprinkled with some ruins here and there. This is not my idea of a good time, I must tell you. Hard to imagine the Marraketh have made their home here for untold amounts of time. The way the Marraketh have treated the Farad'n, is it really any surprise they behave like this?
I understand the Farad'n wanting to rise up. What I don't understand is how they choose to go about it.
What would you have them do? Revolution is never bloodless.
True enough. Still doesn't justify raising the dead.
True enough, and I can't make sense of either. But treat people like dogs long enough, they're going to bite back. Look out for runestones, eh?
Blasted beetle! Wait! A worthy foe. Need more time.
Well done. Well done. Now, there's still more to find. Keep searching. There's more out there.
Another monstrosity what needs killing. Need a moment.
Protect your
Hold on. Mind the snakes. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. More time. Wait. Need more time. More time. Need more time. These sands will suffer your poison no longer. Pack's full.
What have you learned? Ah, Keth. Now nothing but dunes of sand, but once it was glorious. The waters flowed in patterns crafted by artisans of skill beyond belief. The hanging gardens could impress even the most jaded heart. Move swiftly.
Who goes there? No need to rush. I shall put this to use.
Young one.
Your venom's wasted! Wait! Hold on! Wait. Hold on. Green pill. Need a moment. Be gone!
How can I advise?
Take your time. All right. Who goes there?
To think this way all along, buried neath the sand. more time! More time. Need a moment. Submit. Need a moment. Need more time. Need a moment. Hold on. Strangest pack animal I've ever seen. To the victor go the spoils. The spirit needs no such shrines.
How can I?
Who goes there? Take your time. As you wish. I shall put this to use. War Knights.
Winter deepens, bringing a biting chill. I long for it to snow, for the wonder I felt as a child to grace my eyes once more. But the last winter that brought such beauty was 200 years ago now. It cannot snow in a region where it does not rain. The city is quiet. The city is cold. The wind whistles through stone columns, unheard by the living. I ask myself why I am still here. I ask myself why I will not let my tired bones rest. And I ask myself whether I truly believe Halani will awaken. I do. I do.
On this, the meeting place of 7 waters, we lay the first stone of our new home. May Keth stand eternal, the heart of peace and prosperity, the bastion of our people.
He holds a new loyalty now.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why did you never come look for me after your ascension?
They told me you had died.
I did die. After 30 years living among the Farad'n, it was a harsh life filled with pain. And I hated you every moment of it.
Can you ever forgive my mistake?
No! Save your breath for when my king arrives and lets the seed feast upon your flesh. My king nears.
Need a moment. No wonder Helani never returned. She were right here all along.
Immortal. Oh, at last. Please, end my suffering. My followers are long since dust, and I am but parchment. My veins dry as sand. None remember my name, and none think of me. I awoke from my long slumber, unable to move. My time has passed. I ask you, mortal, to use that one element that may finally end me. My opposite. Fire. It must be done.
Aye. Your suffering'll soon be over.
At last. Death. Thank you.
Poor thing. Seems even gods can be lost to time. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. I swear it. Need a moment. Proof of prowess. Hold on. Need more time. It's a trap. Hold on. Need a moment. Need more time.
How can I...
Who goes there? Browse as long as you like. I shall put this to use. As you wish. Sands guide you. No need to. I shall put this poor knights.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what her role in the past involved. It is my sacred duty to keep our tales, but I know nothing of this goddess. How could we Maraketh have forgotten something so important? Speak up, for you, young one. I will tell your tale.
Welcome. I am forbidden by the terms of the Third Pact from invoking the Rite of Flame myself. I must send an emissary, as must they. I do not know in what form it would come. That valley of the Badlands, where mastodon bones rot under the sun for all time, is proof that a culture can vanish entirely if the world changes too much. I will not let my people diminish and disappear the same way.
There's as many bones here as grains of sand. Look around. Back to your nest! Need a moment. That's done it. Kill him, and it closes. That ain't just a crack. It's a wound of necromancers, eh? That'd explain all the bones. Hold on. Need more time. That were almost a challenge. Lost men went digging where they shouldn't. Now we're all stuck with the consequences. Need more time. Don't scare me. I ain't afraid of the dark. Dark should be afraid of me.
So the ancient enemy has returned. But why is this one not attacking us?
What's it saying? Evil dreams whisper like that.
In a time long past, I aided an alliance that fought these beings for centuries. They are the Lightless, the Abyssals, the spawn of the Well of Souls. I can teach you its ancient tongue, for knowledge was our greatest weapon. Hold still.
So many voices.
You now possess understanding of their language. Tread carefully. In ages past, these creatures served a dark god. Kulamak, the Lich Lord, master of undeath. The Alliance destroyed his body in battle countless times, but the Well of Souls remained beyond our reach. I must go. I cannot risk capture.
Harm is meant. This one waits and watches. This one serves.
Are you a servant of Kulamak then?
This one serves. This one has always served. Unchanging. The master changes in Kulamak's absence. Amanamu, Ulaman, Kurgo, Tekra. This one does not change. You are here. You are the master until you are not here.
What is this place?
The well is down. From all places, all paths, it is still down. In time, all things spiral down. You too will be called. There is no obliviation, only screaming forever.
This is insane.
You confuse this one, Master. You destroy these ones, but not this one. Has this one served you well?
I don't know. Just wouldn't feel right.
You come from the boundless cavern. No stone inside the bound, only fire and void. Hateful beings, spawned by flesh, skitter in the searing light. They seek to rend these ones, to destroy them. This one has never been. This one only serves you. This one is frightened. Kulamak stirs below. Kulamak grows once more. Cast remains into the well. His bones, his ancient flesh. He will reward you as he rewards this one. The source gives him power. I shall wait.
Deeper it goes. But I've naught to get me there just now.
You are knowledge. Prove to me you are worthy of darkness.
I've not the brawn for that.
Pleasure as always. Let's give it a go, eh? Made to order. runesmith.
Keep out of the sun, eh?
It's damn hot. I won't let you down. Made to order.
Watch the stars.
Quickly. How?
Adapt or die.
Browse as long as you like. I shall put this to use. Warm nights.
Picking up a
The
signature.
stink of death hangs over here.
These lost men are pretty mad about bones, eh? The Marraketh don't speak too kindly of them. Dare I say, in this case, I can see why. See what you can find.
Need more time.
Nice spotting. Another success. But there's still one more in the region. Keep it up. There's more out there.
Need more time. Take this. Need more time. That was almost a challenge. Need a moment.
Zador!
Wait! Wait! Reckon I'll add a few more bones to the pile. Hold on. Hold on. I need a moment to prepare. Need more time. Now just the beast. Need a moment. Wait! Wait! There! Now someone can bring you just what I was looking for.
How can I advise?
Take your time. I shall put this to use. I shall put this to use. Sans guides you. I hear you. My wares are renowned. Warm nights.
These tusks are truly worthy of Orbala's steed. I've got some... Do not wander.
Quickly.
How about all this bloody...
This valley were carved, and not by man neither. To see one of these titans in their day must have been something to behold. incredible. Need a moment. Hunt it on! Need more time. A worthy foe. This were forbidden. But what's one more taboo broken? time. I'll stamp the life out of you. Hold on. Need a moment. Hold on. more time. Hold on. I need a moment to prepare. Before his corpse causes an earthquake. A little gem for a big brute. Reckon it's mine now.
Quickly.
Need something? My wares are renowned. I'll unburden you. Take care.
This ruby is beautiful and quite haunting. Perhaps it is simply my imagination, but I feel as if there is something staring back at me from deep inside. Impressive, young one. Now we have everything we need to recreate the Horn of the Vastiri. It'll take a bit of carving. I think the flame ruby goes here. Imbue the essence of water with the proper motions. Maybe I'll just tighten that there. Snap that off. Oh, I hope that wasn't important. All right. It's a bit like the original horn. If my fingers were more nimble, I could have done better. This won't blow a gale across the entire Vastiri, but it will serve our purpose. Here, take it. You retraced Orbala's journey, so you should be the one to sound the horn.
The Marraketh honor me. Now to prove I'm worthy of it.
Young one.
I hear you.
Yes? She is the only one willing to talk with me. I could listen to her stories for days. She truly does not seem to care that I am not of the Ardura. Somehow she knows when I am near. She frowns and turns away. I fear no one here will ever accept me. But I cannot go back to my people now. Meeting the Ardura is disconcerting. Like most Faridun, I was left to die in the desert as an infant. Perhaps someone here is my mother or father. I look at each of them, wondering what my life could have been. If they had wanted me, my people are full of anger and distrust. For reasons I hope are clear. They are blinded by this. Sila.
It is time to use the reforged Horn of the Vastiri to open the way through. Prepare yourself. War is nigh. Move swiftly.